Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is over my terminal, I'm going to create a brand new React app using create React app. So I'm going to do npx create React app. And I'm just going to call this electron React app. So I'm just going to run that, and then I'll create a brand new React app for us. So once that's done running, I'm just going to cd into the new app that we just created. And then what I want to do now is just add Electron to our React app. So I'm just going to do yarn add Electron. And then once that's done, I'm just going to open this up in my code editor. So I'm going to use VS Code. And basically what I want to do is jump over into our package.json. And what we need to do here is basically create an entry point for our Electron app. So in here, I'm just going to add main. I'm just going to set this for now to a file that we'll create and call main.js. And then I'm going to add an additional package to our project called concurrently. So I'm just going to do yarn add concurrently to our project. And this will basically allow us to run the start scripts for our React app and our Electron app at the same time. I also want to add a dependency called wait on. So I'm going to do yarn add wait on. And so now with those, what we can do is over in our scripts, we can basically add a new start script that's going to combine starting our React app with starting our Electron app simultaneously. So I'm just going to call this Electron React. And what we're going to do for this now is we're going to use that package concurrently. So we'll say concurrently. We're going to set browser to none since we're going to be running this as an Electron app. And then we'll do npm start. So it'll basically start our React app. And then what we can do is use that other package wait on. And basically we'll just tell our Electron start script to wait on localhost 3000 to be ready. So we'll do HTTP localhost 3000. So we'll say wait on localhost 3000 and then Electron and just period. So let me expand this so we can see the full script. So for our final start script, it's going to be called Electron React, and basically it'll be concurrently. We'll set browser equal to none, and we'll run npm start, and then we'll also run wait on localhost 3000 and Electron period to start our Electron app. So now we specified main.js as our entry point for our Electron app. So I'm just going to add a main.js file into our app. And then what we can do is I'm just going to jump into a browser and look up electron-quick-start. And if we just jump over into this GitHub, there should be an example of a main.js file that we can use and just copy that into our project. So I'm just going to copy this over and add that into our main.js file. So the only thing we need to change in this main.js file is in the example, they're using mainWindow.load file and loading index.html. But what we actually want to do in this case is use load URL. And instead, we're just going to use localhost 3000. So with that, now if everything is working, what we should be able to do is basically run our start script. And what we should see is we should have now an Electron app that actually loads in the default start page for create React app. So what we should be able to do now is do npm run and just run our script, which we called Electron React. So let's try that out. Cool. Okay, so now you can see we have our new Electron app, but we're actually loading in React. And in this case, we're just loading in the default starting point with create React app.